We serve every level of athlete with our sports nutritionist, the expert physicians at O&E, the area's only specialized athletic rehab, and the region's industry leader in sports performance, AWP. The roster coordinates your care in state-of-the-art facilities conveniently located in your community. To start your journey, visit us at parkviewsportsmedicine.com.
Good evening, Indiana high school basketball fans. SummitCitySports.com coming to you live from game number 2 right here on Kilmer Court, campus of Snider High School, as the Snider Panthers and the Carroll Chargers are locking up here in the boys' side of things here tonight. The Carroll Chargers come in 4-1 in conference play. There's a deadlock there in second place with 3 clubs at 4-1 with Northside, Carroll, and Lures, as they are coming in playing the only undefeated team in the Summit Athletic Conference. I'm talking about the Snider Panthers. They are 5-0 and feeling and riding high in conference play. Have not figured it out of conference per se, but in conference they have been dominant, and their schedule sets up for them to take home the crown here in the 2016-17 season. Before the Carroll Chargers, they are led by their outstanding shooting guard. I'm talking about number 4, Jacob Redding. The 6'1" guard can flat out fill it up from distance. He shoots at 45% from beyond the arc, 92% free throw shooter, and 53% from the field. The kid averages 16 points, 3 boards, 3 assists, and about a steal and a half a game for head coach Marty Beasley, who in his 12th year is 172-101 and has a dynamic club here set in front of us to take on these home Snider Panthers. For the Panthers, they are led by head coach, first-year head coach Jeremy Roush. Jeremy Roush comes from DeKalb High School, where he was 7 years, 87-59. He is 8-5 this year in his first year coaching the Snider Panthers. He has a dynamic player, and I'm talking about a top 70 player in the country in the senior class, the Louisville Cardinal commit, Malik Williams. Number 5, Malik Williams, he goes about 7 foot, can inside out you. He has a block party about every game. The kid has just an uncanny ability to time his block shots and add that to his length. The kid is a specimen on the defensive side of things. Take a look at his stat line. He averages 24 points, 12 rebounds, 1.5 assists, 1.5 steals, and as I mentioned, nearly 4 blocks a game for head coach Jeremy Roush and the Snider Panthers. So we're about 5 minutes away from the start of the contest. We'll have a little ceremony. This is senior night for the girls as they remembered their fallen player who deceased this past year. I'm talking about number 5, their senior, Peyton Shamble. Head coach Rod Shamble, head coach there for the boys side of things at Northrop High School. His daughter passed away this past year. She was a starter on the girls side for head coach Greg Friend, which saw them take the dub against the Lady Chargers here in the first game of the doubleheader. So while we have a chance, let's take a quick break as you're watching Indiana High School boys basketball right here from SummitCitySports.com.
How do you design one of the most advanced DRs in the country? At Parkview, we did it by focusing all our attention on you, the patient, by involving doctors and nurses in the design process, by creating quieter, more private spaces, and by leading the region in heart, stroke, and trauma care. This is not your typical emergency room. It's Parkview. In an emergency, isn't this where you'd rather be?
Parkview, your partner in health.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. SummitCitySports.com. Chris Cochran on the camera. This is Tim Atkinson calling your play-by-play. Game number 2 of our doubleheader. Saw the Lady Panthers defeat the Lady Chargers in the first game of our doubleheader, as we are set for this battle, and it will be a battle, ladies and gentlemen, no doubt about it. The 5-0, the only undefeated team in the SAC, taking on one of the 3 teams deadlocked at 4-1 in second place, the Carroll Chargers. That's going to be a good one, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned right here from SummitCitySports.com. While we got a second, of course, none of this would be possible without Parkview Sports Medicine and Sports Center, Inc. And don't forget, Sports Center, Inc. is Fort Wayne's premier sporting goods dealer offering equipment rental, embroidery, and screen printing. Sports Center is ready and willing to help you place orders and or answer any questions concerning pricing. Sports Center, Inc. is located at 5511 Coventry Lane, Fort Wayne, Indiana, 46804. So about 2.5 minutes before the tip of this contest, as we saw a player for the Lady Panthers get her 1,000th point on an and one of all things. Kyla Covington, 1,000 points in her career. Heard someone say just the 8th person in Snider on the girls' side to complete that feat. And we will have another one that they will get ready to recognize. I'm talking about Malik Williams. He is the favorite for Mr. Basketball in the state of Indiana. Missed out on being a McDonald's All-American. But the kid is an absolute stud, and he will be honored before the contest with the ball for his 1,000th point that he did get just last week. Kid's an outstanding player and a great kid, and Louisville is going to absolutely love him, as we're hearing rumblings as well, is that Louisville and head coach Rick Pitino may be looking at some shooters here in the Summit Athletic Conference to fill maybe a redshirt spot. Won't name any names, but I'm telling you, kids, keep working at it. Keep working on your craft. Put in the work. You'll make yourself better and put yourself in position to move to a D1 school and continue your basketball career, and especially a place like Louisville. So just a minute away from the start of this contest, SummitCitySports.com coming to you live. Kilmer Court, Snider High School, SummitCitySports.com. As both teams hit their benches. Want to take a quick time to give a big shout out to Athletic Director Steve Zimbo. Outstanding atmosphere he always puts on here at Snider High School. But now we'll throw you down to the PA announcer for the starting lineups. Presentation to Malik Williams there at center court.
December 28, 2016, during the holiday tournament. In addition, we'd also like to honor Malik as being nominated for McDonald's All-American.
So there you have it. Malik Williams, his 1,000th point of his career he did have this year, as he will hand it off to the family up top there and get a hug. What an outstanding career for Malik Williams. So we'll send it back to the PA announcer for the starting lineups.
Let's continue our pregame with the Snider fight song and the Manhattan Spiritual. Coaches and athletic director, Mr. Steven Zimbo. Welcome to tonight's high school boys basketball game between the Chargers from Carroll High School and your Snider Panthers. Indiana High School Athletic Association encourages sportsmanship from all athletes and coaches participating here tonight. Encouraging fans alike will exemplify good sportsmanship through the true spirit of Indiana High School basketball. Now for your starting lineups for tonight's ball game. As this is on the scoreboard, the Chargers from Carroll High School. Starting the left guard, the 6'1" senior, number 4, Jacob Redding. Filling our position, the 5'11" sophomore, number 5, Daniel McGeeman. In the center, the 6'4" junior, number 33, Riley Perlich. And on the forward positions, the 6'3" senior, number 15, Anthony Martin. And the other forward position, the 6'1" senior, number 25, Gordon Bridges. The Chargers are coached by Mr. Marty Beasley. And now is your home team on the scoreboard for Snider Panthers. At guard, 5'10" senior, number 1, Jordan Gordon. At the guard position, the 6'1" junior, number 3, DeAndre Brown. In the center, 7' senior, number 5, Malik
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. Starting lineups in the book for the visiting Carroll Chargers. Number 4, Jacob Redding. Number 5, Daniel McKeeman. Number 15, Anthony Martin. 25, Jordan Bridges. And number 33, Riley Perlick. For the home and undefeated Snider Panthers. Number 1, Jordan Brown. Number 3, Jordan Gorman. Number 3, Keandre Brown. Number 5, Malik Williams. Number 20, D'Angelo Stroud. And number 24, Michael Barnfield. Michael Barnfield was the hero in that defeat of Northside before Christmas break. That has kept them undefeated and put them in position after defeating Homestead. Now Carroll in front of them. They get past the Chargers. The SAC crowd is sitting right in front of them. Williams and Perlick will set to tip. And I'll give you one guess of which way this tip is going to go. The 7-footer Malik Williams and his length against Riley Perlick, 6'4" and 7 foot. We'll start with Snider. This is Indiana State High School basketball. We do play 4 8-minute quarters. No shot clock here in the state of Indiana. Stroud, Williams, he can shoot that 3 ball. He's an inside-out threat. Stroud, he's a slasher. Barnfield, look for Brown. Brown's a do-everything guy. So out of bounds. Turnover to start the contest for Snider as they pick up full court man-to-man pressure. As I mentioned, the leading scorer, of course, is Malik Williams. Second on the squad in scoring is Keandre Brown, averages just under 11 points. I mentioned, about 2 weeks ago, wanted to see him more active and just more aggressive on the offensive end. I've seen it over the past couple of contests. Just needs to keep it consistent. He's just a junior. We'll be back for head coach Jeremy Rausch next year. 7:15 on the clock. Had McKeeman on that curl cut. Here's Martin. Martin has good athleticism and length. Dribble drive, but there was Williams. Pulls up from 10. No good. Williams with the rebound. We look to push. And we have a foul. I think they're going to call it on the floor. They will. First foul called on Carroll. That will be on Riley Perlick. Mr. Do Everything for head coach Marty Beasley, as I mentioned, 12 years at the school. And an offensive foul off the ball on Snider. Who's it going to be called on? Michael Barnfield with the foul. So they'll trade fouls, both clubs, and we'll go back to the Chargers. We're under 7 minutes, locked at zeros. Good crowd on hand here at Kilmer Court, Snider High School. Good hands, Gorman. Bill's got some thievery. Wanted Williams on the lob. Barnfield with the up and under. Puts in the bucket. Six and a half left in the first. Man-to-man defense being employed by both clubs. Bridges guarded by Williams. And they do have Brown on Redding to start the game. I was wondering if they were going to go with Stroud or Redding. Stroud or Brown. They go with Brown, and Brown picks up a foul early. Second team foul, his first on the hole. Checking in for the first time is Dylan Redding, the younger brother. He's a junior. Redding needs help, finds it, and McKeeman. McKeeman, dribble drive, too easy. Whole right side of the floor, parted ways. And number 5, Daniel McKeeman, the sophomore, took it to the cup. Good look by Williams to Barnfield. Malik Williams with a good pass down low on the interior. Averages 2 assists a game, now with 1 already early. 5:45 left in the first. McKeeman, stagnant on offense right now is Carroll as they look to make it go. Redding. Crossover, dribble drive, no one came to help on the weak side, lays it up and in, so back-to-back easy lay-ins. This one by Redding, tied back up at 4s, 5.5 left. Williams, 3-ball! Williams with his first triple. 5 points now for the talented senior. 5:10 remaining in the first. Martin picked up the dribble, goes near side McKeeman. They want Redding off that double screen. Couldn't get it to him. Martin in the corner. More of a slasher than the shooter. Perlick. He can go inside and out. Good hands. Brown with the steal and the left-handed lay-in. 5-point lead on the Keandre Brown lay-in. 9-4, 4:45 remaining in the first. Martin is showing good handles. Then want to rise up, and Williams knows it. And Brown's going to be hit with a foul. Good gamble by the junior, but that will be his second foul. So Jonquel Lee will step off the pine and check in for head coach Jeremy Roush. That's the second team foul on Snider, both on Barnfield. Or excuse me, one on Barnfield. So I'll get that corrected, I'll make sure. Martin, no good, not his strength. Barnfield with the rebound. Williams from the wing, second triple, not a good sign if you're Carroll. Williams feeling it now with 8 points of his squad's 12. Their lead is 8. Martin, 3, they need it, broke it. Nice job by Anthony Martin to break that momentum. Hits the 3 ball. His first points. 5-point edge for the Panthers. Gorman, Barnfield, Williams. A little loose with the feet, no call. Martin did a good job staying on his feet on that pump fake from Williams. Gorman, they want Williams down low on the post. This is where he needs a pass out. Nice. Stroud, good movement to Barnfield. Beautiful play from D'Angelo Stroud to Michael Barnfield, who lays it up for his second bucket. 7-point edge as Snider doubles up the score on Carroll. 3:15 remaining in the first. They wanted McKeeman on that back cut. They do find Redding. Nice quick. Took a hit, no foul, missed on the lay-in. Williams behind the back, has handle, pulls up from 19, can't get the roll. Perlick with the board. Nice two-handed board by Riley Perlick. Kids, if you're watching at home, go up with 2 strong. Martin, Perlick, he can knock down that triple. Jab step, where's he going? Left side. Hangs, off glass, no good, and a foul bailed out by the official. That will send Riley Perlick to the line. Shoots at 83% from the charity stripe. .249 in the first. Perlick. Nice crowd in here at Kilmer Court, Snider High School. Always a great atmosphere here at Snider. Perlick. Cut it to 6, trying to make it a 5-point game. Count it for Perlick. His first 2. 5-point game. Perlick sits in number 25. Excuse me, in number 45, David Asia, the sophomore. Averages 2.5 points a game. Stroud with the dribble drive is tripped up. We'll have a foul on the floor. Carroll fans wanted to travel, as did head coach Marty Beasley, but looked like a good call from that far side official. 2:36 on the clock. Will inbound for Snider. And number 22, Demarius Ridley, who's just checked into the game. Outstanding football player for head coach Kurt Tittman out on the gridiron. Williams from deep, no good, spun out. Stroud went for the board, and Redding fouls. 13th foul on Carroll. The freshman Dylan Duff checks in as Lee out. Duff, an outstanding prospect, 3.5 points a game, a board and a half. Shoots at 90% from the charity stripe. Gorman rattles it home. Jordan Gorman with the triple. 8-point edge on his first points. Martin up top, McKeeman. Good pump fake and jump shot, no good. Rebounded by Ridley. Ridley needs to give it up. Does the Duff. Come out on Duff, he rises up. 17-foot jumper, pure. Dylan Duff. Biggest lead for Snider is 10. And head coach Marty Beasley wants a timeout on the floor, down 10 early. 1:15 left to go in this first quarter. You are watching Indiana boys high school basketball right here from SummitCitySports.com.
Beautiful baby, you're sweeter than strawberry pie. Just like the morning, your smile brings the sunshine.
The Parkview Family Birthing Centers, with everything you need for baby, plus birth planners, expert physicians, midwives, and more for you.
I'm a Parkview mom.
You can be too. Learn more at parkviewmom.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, Indiana high school basketball fans. Just under 2 minutes left in this first quarter. The 5-0 Snider Panthers and the 4-1 Carroll Chargers. Slow start for Carroll, as Malik Williams and company have been so strong here to start this contest. Already at 19 points with 2 minutes to go. Inbound McKeeman. Trap came, finds Martin. McKeeman up top. Dribble drive, look for IHSAA down low and thrown out of bounds. That's where you got to create the angle if you're a ball handler. You have to take one or two more dribbles towards the baseline, create the angle on the post feed. You try to do it too high up the wing, that'll go out of bounds 9 out of 10 times. See it so often throughout the year. Minute and a half, 10-point edge for Snider. Can make it 12 or 13. Triple, Gorman, no. Williams with the putback and one. Malik Williams with the strength. Nice putback for Williams. Just got it over the rim and flushed it home. 12-point lead. Their biggest for Snider. Williams cannot convert on the three-point play. We'll stay at that 12-point edge. Redding. Stroud picks up a cheapie. 35 feet away from the basket. Not a smart foul. That is the 15th foul on Snider. That's Stroud's first. 59 seconds left in this quarter. So Redding, Asia. Redding, Perlick, and number 10, Reese Wilverlin, checked in for the first time. Asia, three-pointer. Back rim, no good. Good box out by Dylan Duff. Down low, Williams spins baseline. Too far underneath the basket, bailed out with a foul. Thought he was going to go skip past baseline to Ridley. Chose to spin baseline, trying to come up and under. And he will head to the line. Kid has outstanding touch from the charity stripe, 80% free throw shooter. Is the Louisville Cardinal commit, knocks down the first. 13-point lead, Jordan Gorman will check out. Jonquel Lee in, Anthony Martin in for Carroll, and Nejah out for head coach Marty Beasley. 45.9 seconds on the clock. SummitCitySports.com is live. Thanks to Parkview Sports Medicine and Sports Center, Inc. Williams way short on that second attempt. So 1 of 2 that trip. Williams now with 9 points. That's a game high. Dylan Redding, the junior. One of Jacob Redding, the senior, couldn't find him. Martin, Redding, Stroud has limited his touches, no doubt about it, on the offensive end. Now does touch, pulls up over Williams. Can't get the roll, and what a board. Bring it down, Williams. Somebody needs to stop ball. They do, flips it up. No good, and he'll head to the line. Williams taking control. 22-9, your score, 15 seconds as Williams heads back to the line. 1 for 2 in this first quarter. Gorman's going to check in for Lee. For head coach Jeremy Roush. Williams, 12 seconds on the clock. Gorman, last shot coming for Snider. Gorman, 7 seconds. Crossover, left Ridley, wide open 3. No good. Comes down to Duff. Little floater, got it to go to freshman Dylan Duff. Adds to an already fine quarter for the Snider Panthers. He gets his second bucket and pushes the lead to 15 points. 24-9 at the end of 1. Right here at Kilmer Court, home of the Snider Panthers. You're watching Indiana High School boys basketball right here from SummitCitySports.com.
Parkview Sports Medicine is the most trusted of its kind in Northeast Indiana. That's because of the benefits our services provide you. We serve every level of athlete with our sports nutritionists, the expert physicians at O&E, the area's only specialized athletic rehab, and the region's industry leader in sports performance, AWP. The roster coordinates your care in state-of-the-art facilities conveniently located in your community. To start your journey, visit us at parkviewsportsmedicine.com.
Welcome back in, Indiana High School basketball fans. Tim Atkinson here calling your play-by-play. SummitCitySports.com, of course, bringing you this live broadcast. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like and follow our Facebook page, Summit City Sports. And be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel that you're watching this contest on here. Second quarter getting ready to start. 24-9 your score. What a start for the Snider Panthers. Carroll needs to put the ball in the hoop. And an offensive foul. Not the way they wanted to start, obviously. For head coach Marty Beasley coming out of the time, or out of the break.
Carroll foul, number 10, is his first on the side.
Stroud. Stroud. Duff. You can see his confidence grow and grow over the season. Great things to come here for that freshman, no doubt. Good defense from Carroll. Forcing Duff to take a tough shot, but knocks it down anyway. Well, freshman. Now with 6 points, doubling up his average. 7 minutes left in the half. Perlett. Wanted Swoverlin. Martin. I think Redding's only had 1 or 2 shots all game long. Good look down low. That may have been swatted. May have gotten a piece to Duff. At least altered the shot. Stroud went behind the back right into traffic. Coach Marty Beasley was trying to call a timeout, but it was loose. No one had possession. Good job by the officials not blowing the whistle on a timeout called. As Williams, Brown, and Barnfield get ready to check back in for the Panthers. Up 17. They will join Gorman and Stroud. for Carroll. McKeeman, Dylan Redding, Riley Perlick, Anthony Martin, and number 10, Reese Woverland. Barnfield, Williams, good pressure by Martin. Williams, up and under, can't get it. Lost the handle. That should be a travel. You can't catch a ball in the air and come down with it. Missed call there. Another offensive rebound by Snider. That was the huge difference in the girls' game. What a no-look pass! Angela Stroud with a beautiful pass. Finished by Brown. Now with 4 points, biggest lead for Snider. 19 points. Did not see this coming, but Snider on the night they're honoring Peyton Shamble. Good crossover. McKeeman goes glass. Couldn't get it to go. Well, that was a sick crossover from the sophomore. As we'll have a blocking foul. Redding will check back in. Jacob Redding, that is, along with the junior Nathan Fish, 6'4 junior. Perlick and Dylan Redding check out. Converts. Does Brown. 20-point game. Second foul shot coming. Got them both. What a start right here for the Panthers. Oh, big. 30-9 to start the contest. That's the Snider faithful giving it to Carroll. Calling out single digits as the score is 30-9. 5.5 left in the second quarter. Gorman tried for another thievery. Called with the foul. That is such a tough foul. It's one of those, I think the official was just expecting a foul, but Gorman trying to come up with his third steal, hit with the cheapie. We'll stay with Carroll. Inbound to Fish. Look for Martin, knocked away. Who's it off of? Off of Snider. We'll stay with Carroll. .5:27 on the clock. Martin had a good shake. What a pass by Lee. Here's Brown. Nice play to Williams. Looking for that turnaround. Instead goes all the way to the opposite side. Can't get it to go. Comes down to Martin. Looks to push. Martin hung, but a foul. Snider bench has got to be careful. They're going to get teed up. They keep jumping off the bench on the foul calls. That will send Anthony Martin to the line to shoot a pair. Carroll has not scored in the quarter. And finally breaks the seal here in the second and out of the single digits. 30-10 your score, 5:11 remaining. Martin hits them both. Now with 5 points for the senior. Good look, Barnfield hangs and hits. Michael Barnfield with the bucket, his 6th point. Snider continues to roll. In the corner as Bridges. Double clutch lay-in, nicely done, baseline dribble drive. Jordan Bridges with the take. Williams, that should be a charge. Good call by the baseline official. Jacob Redding took it right in the chest as Williams went to the cup. Nice play by the senior Jacob Redding.
If we can have the Blackhawk Lane middle school basketball players make their way out
4.5 minutes left in the half. Bridges finds Fish. Leaves it to Bridges. They need it. The lefty can't get the roll. 2 Carroll players battling for it. 3, got it. Jonquil Lee with the triple, and Snider continues the roll. 35-13, 22-point edge for the Panthers. Can't get it to go. Comes back down to Carroll. Got it. Keeman has an uncanny ability to get to the cup. Does that time. 35-15. Back to a 20-point edge. And a timeout called by head coach Jeremy Roush. 30-second timeout. Right here on Kilmer Court, Snider High School. You're watching Indiana Boys High School basketball right here from SummitCitySports.com.
Kids today are no strangers to video. They've grown up with cable, YouTube, and Netflix. And at Croninger Elementary, they've learned to be a part of the action. With equipment paid for mainly by grants, this magnet school prepares kids for life behind and in front of the camera. See what we do. Visit fortwayneschools.org.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Tim Atkinson here, calling your play-by-play. You can follow me on Twitter at Tim Atkinson. That's at Tim Atkinson22. Make sure you follow Summit City Sports on Twitter at 260. Also like and follow our Facebook page, Summit City Sports. And of course, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Brown up top. Carroll's going to a zone. Leads to the open 3-ball. Jordan Gorman knocks down another. His 6 points on the game. McKeeman with the 3. Needed that. Pull back within 20. McKeeman averages just under 8 points a game. He's a very talented player, just a sophomore for head coach Marty Beasley. Brown, the lefty, can't get the corner 3. Rebound, Jacob Redding. Can't get it to go. They have Williams, wants the lob. Nice job by McKeeman, undercut him a bit, and it went right out of bounds. No foul called. Outlet pass to Martin. By Duff! What a play by Duff. Sorry for the connection issue, ladies and gentlemen. 2 minutes remaining in the half. 38-18. Duff, turnaround. Can't get the roll. And over the back, called on Ridley. That'll be a 1-and-1 for Carroll. This game means so much in the outcome of the Summit Athletic Conference. Snider 5-0, only undefeated team. 3-way tie in second place with 4-1. Are the Carroll Chargers, Northside Legends, and the Lures Knights as Duff checks out. Outstanding minutes in the first half for the freshman. Martin misses on the front end. Rebound by Williams. 145. Stroud, good flare out to create space. They wanted Williams on that turn. Brown into the paint, kicks it back out. Ridley, wide open three ball, got it. Nice dribble drive set up. Keandre Brown. Defense collapsed, kicked it out for the wide open triple for Lee. That's his second, or excuse me, Ridley, his first of the game. 115, 41-18 your score, and a bucket from McKeeman, trying to keep his squad in it. McKeeman now with 9 points. 1 minute remaining in the half. Stroud took his eye off it for a second. Comes Brown, top of the key, hesitation dribble and a carry. Turnover on Snider. Carroll needs to use this. They got to stop, need a bucket, get it with under 20. And try to close out the quarter with another stop and maybe a bucket, get it down 16, 15 points. Would be huge confidence-wise going in to the break. Jacob Redding into McKeeman. McKeeman's an outstanding freshman. Love watching him play. That's number 5 running the point for head coach Marty Beasley. McKeeman finds Redding. It's a screen from Perlick. Perlick. Martin. Williams came over, blocked. Malik Williams with the block, his first of the game. Stroud, smart play to pull it up. Nice job by the senior. Could have rushed it and gave Carroll another chance, but pulled it out. Didn't have the numbers anyway. But you see kids, I mean, we are talking high school kids that will just see it and go. Smartly pulled it back, and now we'll dribble it out. 8 seconds on the clock. 21-point edge. Gorman, Stroud. 2 seconds, and knocked away, and that is the half. What a half from head coach Jeremy Roush and his Snider Panthers, up 41-20 over the Carroll Chargers. We'll take a break and join you as we get closer to the second half as you're watching Indiana High School boys basketball right here from SummitCitySports.com.
Parkview Sports Medicine is the most trusted of its kind in Northeast Indiana. That's because of the benefits our services provide you. We serve every level of athlete with our sports nutritionists, the expert physicians at O&E, the area's only specialized athletic rehab, and the region's industry leader in sports performance, AWP. The roster coordinates your care in state-of-the-art facilities conveniently located in your community. To start your journey, visit us at parkviewsportsmedicine.com.
state championships and titles. It's more than challenging your cross-city rivals. FWCS Athletics brings out the best in students, giving them confidence, discipline, and a will to persevere. See how we compete and see what we do at fortwayneschools.org.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. One half of basketball is behind us. Snider, best half of basketball I have seen them play. They dropped 41 on Carroll and are up 21 points here with 2 quarters remaining. Leading scorer in the game was Malik Williams, but it was a spread out affair. Gorman was 6, Barnfield was 6, Duff was 6. Multiple people, Barnfield had 8. So they will start on defense, will the Panthers, but they are up 21 and feeling good about themselves, no question about it. So we'll start it. In the corner, Martin. Carroll must start this quarter hot. Cannot afford to get down anymore against this high-powered club, as that's what they needed. The junior, Dylan Redding, drains the 3 ball, and then a turnover. So Carroll starting the quarter just what they needed, a 3 and a stop. Martin will hand to Redding. McKenna. From McKeeman, to Martin. Now up top, Perlick. Patience by Carroll, need a bucket here. Blocked, swatted by Williams. Rebounded Brown and put back, can't get the roll, battle for it, Barnfield, and what touch. Beautiful touch by Barnfield on the offensive rebound. Back to a 20-point game. Panthers in control. And the steal, Barnfield out on the break. And 1, that's an intentional foul called. This is gonna be a big swing for Snider. Intentional foul and 1. So they will get a foul shot. And then another, and then possession. Already down 22 is Carroll. Costly foul. Man, can't hit him. Snider, 45-23, 6:20 on the clock. Let's in this 3rd quarter. Back right bad at him by Redding. And Stroud was looking for help. Stroud, Barnfield, Williams, Gorman, and Brown. Your starting 5 for Snider. Williams, wing 3. Can't get it to go. Board comes down and out of bounds. We'll stay with Snider. Perlick was trying to battle with 2 Panthers for that board. Knocked out of bounds. We'll stay with Snider once again. Another opportunity. Too many chances per possession. If you're Carroll, no doubt about it. Stroud needs help, finds it in Williams. Baseline. Stroud does get the catch. Up top, Gorman. Right elbow is Williams. Jumper from 15, bucket. Malik Williams with another bucket. now with 11. That is a 1 point behind, a game high, and Barnfield with 24. Good fend off from Martin. Takes it all the way to the cup and lays it in with his left hand. That's 7 points for Martin. Averages 10 a game. Stroud on that far side. Up top, Williams. He loves top of the key three and a travel call. The turnover on Snider, 5:37 left, 47-25 in this third quarter. Redding. William McKeeman, Martin up top, pump fake, pulls up just inside the three-point arc, got the roll. Nice touch from the senior Anthony Martin. Now with 9 points. 5:10 on the clock. 20-point lead for the Panthers. Keandre Brown. And what do we got? The foul off the ball. I believe this will be on Carroll. And Coach Marty Beasley gets a chuckle at that call. As we'll inbound underneath their basket, Will Snider. Stroud. Gorman in the corner. Replaces with Brown. Brown got it. Keandre Brown with the three ball. 23-point game. It's do or die game here in the Summit Athletic Conference. Perlick. Martin. Too much length from Williams. Brown read that all the way. Steal for Keandre. Takes it all the way in. Left-handed layup for the junior, Keandre Brown. Brown now with 11 points. Biggest lead for Snider. Dribble drive, Redding. They've done an outstanding job on Jacob Redding. He is being held scoreless. Good slam by Martin. Martin showing his athleticism there, 52-47, 52-29. Here's your score on the Martin Jam. Brown, jab step, spin move, floats it, no good. Jacob Redding with the rebound. Spins out of traffic. Dylan Redding got the triple. Dylan Redding with the three. 20-point game. 3.5 left in the third. Redding's second triple, now with 8 points. Brown. Looks for Williams. Williams turns into traffic. That's the touch from the 7-footer. Louisville commit, Malik Williams. Now with 13. 3 minutes left in the third. Redding, hesitation dribble behind the back. Stroud's done an outstanding job as Redding can't hit the lay-in. Beautiful man-to-man defense that has been displayed by Stroud. Beautiful look, and the finish, and one! Nicely done. Williams to Barnfield with the finish. 56-32, Barnfield to the line for the chance at the three-point opportunity. As it looks like we have a technical foul called. So Barnfield will miss his foul shot on the and one. Now we'll have 2 shots for the technical. Gorman will rise up to the charity stripe to take it. He's a 70% free throw shooter. Connects on the first, does Gorman. First points of the second half now with 7. Hits them both, does Jordan Gorman. Checking in, Dylan Duff. And number 22, Demarius Ridley. They'll join Stroud, Williams, and Gorman. For Carroll, you have Swoverland, Martin, Dylan Redding, Daniel McKeeman, and David Ezja, 6'5" senior, 6'5" sophomore, excuse me. Williams, guarded by Martin. This side, Gorman, Stroud. Stroud works up some angle. Now goes to Gorman, 2:20 on the clock. Gorman will leave it to Ridley. Williams. Williams crossover into the 3-ball. No good, rebounded by Ezja. But a foul. I believe this will be on Swoverland. That'll be the 5th team foul on Carroll. Second foul on Swoverland, team's 5th. And I think we have an offensive foul called on Snider. On Duff. Martin will look to inbound. 58-32, biggest lead for Snider. 2:13 in the third. McKeeman, outstanding sophomore prospect for head coach Marty Beasley. Ezja. Martin, guarded by the freshman Duff. Near side McKeeman. Stroud on him. McKeeman baseline. That's no way. That's in the trees there with Williams. You cannot come in that soft against Williams. There's too much length for the senior. Three ball, no good. And a foul called on Martin, 144. That foul was on Martin. Bridges will check in for Martin. .142 left in the third. Snider in control. One of the best games I have seen them play. Duff, no good, back rimmed on the three. Williams with his length tried to get it, but knocked out of bounds. Last touch by him. McKeeman looking for space. Right on the break. Swatted. Beautiful block by Fish. What do we got? That's going to be a two-shot foul. .56 seconds left in this third. That will send Ezja to the line. Ezja hits the first. That's his first bucket, or first points. 58-33. Esha, the sophomore. Connects on both. Good sophomore class here for head coach Marty Beasley. And a foul on Swoverland. Team foul on Carroll. We'll be shooting a 1-and-1. That will send Jonquil Lee to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. He's on the floor out there with Lawrence Johnson, Dylan Duff, Demarius Ridley, and and D'Angelo Stroud. Lee, front end. Back rim's no good. Tracked down by Swoverland. 50 seconds in the third. Bridges with crossover, trying to find space, and a hand check foul on Ridley. Third team foul on Snider. 58-34, 38.6 seconds left. Bridges looked to inbound. And I think we're going to have a little talking to by the official with Johnson and Esha. And we have a technical foul, I believe, on Lawrence Johnson. That is on Lawrence Johnson. The explanation from the officials after the one official stopped and told him to knock it off, Johnson still went. So the technical foul. And 2 shots here for McKeeman. McKeeman, 83% from the charity stripe. Hits it. Second attempt. Back rim, no good. So McKeeman will stay at 10 points and the deficit 23. Carroll need to inbound as they thought it was baseline. They'll go now far side on the sideline. McKeeman. Esha can't get the triple. Rebound, Jonquil Lee. Lee out on the break. Little Euro step, couldn't get it to go. Knocked away by Esha. Well, that would have been an easy tip for Williams. Out of bounds will go to Carroll. 19.1 seconds left. .1 left in the third. .15 seconds. 10 seconds. McKeeman, Bridges. Duff went for the steal, got it. 2 seconds. And the lay-in at the buzzer for Dylan Duff. The freshman moves it to a 25-point lead for the Panthers. Going into the fourth quarter, you're watching Indiana High School boys basketball right here from SummitCitySports.com.
How do you design one of the most advanced ERs in the country? At Parkview, we did it by focusing all our attention on you, the patient, by involving doctors and nurses in the design process, by creating quieter, more private spaces, and by leading the region in heart, stroke, and trauma care. This is not your typical emergency room. It's Parkview. In an emergency, isn't this where you'd rather be?
Parkview, your partner in health.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, Indiana High School basketball fans. Second game of the doubleheader here. It's all the Snider Panthers, Lady Panthers on senior night, getting the dub against the Carroll Lady Chargers. Fouled up right now with Snider in control, 60-35 as we get set for the fourth and final quarter of the contest. Chris Cochran on the camera. Tim Atkinson calling your play-by-play. So on the floor for Snider is your starting five. Brown, Stroud, Barnfield, Gorman, and Williams. For Carroll, Ezra, Fish, Swoverland, Martin, and McKeenan. Story of the game, though, Jacob Redding being held scoreless, averages 16 a game, has not scored here tonight. So, start of the fourth. Brown lays it up and in. Keandre Brown with the lay-in. Brown now with 13 points. Seven and a half left. They wanted McKeeman on that baseline. Goes around the other side. Step back, good pressure there from Gorman. Ezra. Martin. Martin picked up the dribble, needs help. Finds it in Fish. Nathan Fish, skip pass, dangerous one. McKeeman, Williams came to help. You do not want to put that one up. Three ball from Reese Swoverland. One of the few lapses on defense that you've seen all night from the Panthers. Their D has been extremely tight here tonight, as was the girls in that second half in the first game. Brown, left-handed floater, no good. Williams with that length, kept it alive to Stroud. Williams, jab step, right elbow, kicks it back out. Barnfield, three! Michael Barnfield, same spot. He hit the game winner in overtime against Northside. Drains a triple. Barnfield having an outstanding game. Now with 17, that's a game high. As Williams loses his footing, wanting a foul, not called. .6:24 on the clock. 65-38. Gorman takes it over the timeline, near side Brown. Stroud. Carroll has been in and out of this defense, the zone defense. Brown wanted the skip pass, thrown right to head coach Jeremy Roush, who probably would have knocked that down. As Coach Roush turns to the sideline and says, that was open. Easy to have a sense of humor about it when you're up 65-38. You're 5-0 in conference play. You're playing a 4-1 club, one of the three that's tied for second place. And you are straight dominating the Chargers here at home. Martin, cut off by Williams. Perlick. Wide open. No good for Reading. 5.5 left. Barnfield. Stroud. Stroud in the corner. Taking time. No shot clock in the state of Indiana. 5:10 left. 65-38. 5 minutes remaining. Williams wanted to rise up from 15. Martin stayed with him. Here's Gorman. Rises up from 3. That's way short. Good box out by Martin. Here's Reading. Perlick left alone. Oh, got away with the travel and one. Definitely a travel, but got away with it. Perlick will head to the line, has not scored in the second half. So the and one, 4:44 left. Perlick converts on the 3-point play, 24-point game. Brown wanted Williams on the lob. Good help defense from the weak side from Reading. And we got a foul. Oh, we have a timeout called by head coach Marty Beasley. And full timeout called on the floor. Snider up huge, 65-41. You are watching Indiana High School boys basketball right here from SummitCitySports.com.
Beautiful baby, you're sweeter than strawberry pie. Just like the morning, your smile brings the sunshine.
The Parkview Family Birthing Centers, with everything you need for baby, plus birth planners, expert physicians, midwives, and more for you.
I'm a Parkview mom.
You can be too. Learn more at parkviewmom.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Update from Northrop High School. Homestead does come back and beat the Northrop Bruins. 63-52 there at Northrop. SummitCitySports.com was live. Jeff Mahoney was on your call out there. .420 left. Game all but wrapped up. Snider has been in control. As a whistle off the ball. That is a 16th foul on Snider, so we're one away from the one and bonus. 4:19 left. Snider dominating performance here at home. Reading finally gets a bucket, his first, with 4:12 left in the game. You will not see that very often, kids. He's a flat-out scorer, straight shooter from beyond the arc. Just could not get it going. D'Angelo Stroud was outstanding defensively on a one-on-one most of the game. Williams, good look, Barnfield. Barnfield finishes. Michael Barnfield with the bucket. Barnfield with 19 now. That is the game high. 3:40 left. Ball stopped, but out to Martin. Pump fake, one dribble, bangs it home. Anthony Martin. Triple. Second of the game. 14 points. He does lead Carroll in that category. Gorman, 3:20 left. 21-point edge for the Panthers. Gorman, Brown, Barnfield, Stroud, and Williams. And some mass substitutions get ready to come in for Snider. 5 on the floor for Carroll. Dylan Redding, Jacob Redding, Riley Perlick, Anthony Martin, and Reese Swoverland. Under 3 minutes left in the contest. Gorman. Crossover, left Swoverland, tried to find Barnfield, couldn't get it through. Picked up by Perlick. 2:40 on the clock. Little leak out, and Martin with the flush. Anthony Martin. (67-48). Martin now with 16. Williams, 2:20 on the clock. Brown, crafty on that dribble. Now Williams up top, has Martin guarding him. Martin's been on him pretty much one-on-one all game, as Stroud has on Redding. Gorman will leave it to Williams. 2:05 on the clock. Williams moves it to Gorman. Gorman. .149 on the clock. As here's our subs. Lawrence Johnson and Dylan Duff with Gorman, Barnfield, and Jonquel Lee as Brown and Williams. Outstanding games. Gorman to the line. Checking in for the first time, Nate Whitty, 6'5" junior. Riley Perlick will take a seat. Can't get it to go. 1:45 left. Redding, hesitation and a cheapie on Gorman. No need to reach there. 17 foul, that'll be a 1-and-1. Coming for Jacob Redding. Redding shoots it 92% from the charity stripe. But just 2 points here this evening, averages 16 a game. Shocker of the night. But another great game plan from head coach Jeremy Roush. Did it against Homestead, did it against Northside. They will stay undefeated in the SAC. Their next matchup will be at Dwenger next Friday night. That's February the 2nd. For Carroll, they will take on Huntington North on February the 1st, as that's on the underside of the basket, out of bounds. 67-50. 1:33 left. Ridley into Jonquel Lee for the triple. Back to a 20-point game on the Lee 3-ball. That's 2 of them for him. He has 6. Redding takes it right at Duff and knocked out of bounds. We'll stay with Carroll. 1:21 remaining in the game. Checking in for the first time. Number 30 not on my roster, just checked in for Snider. Redding leaves it, Whitty. Martin, 1:10 left. (70-50). Ridley hangs and hits. So much athleticism for that talented player. Marius Ridley, 52 seconds remaining in the game. Martin. Dylan Redding, the junior. Martin into the paint, gets hit and flips it up, no good, but we'll head to the line. He'll shoot 2. So Martin to the line. Martin connects on both. And he will finish with 18 points. That is a team high. 27 seconds left. Duff showing you some handle. Johnson and a charge. I think Johnson is shaken up on this near side as he went into the crowd. Hopefully he's okay. He's far to our left. So they're trying to get the Snider bench to take a seat, as it looks like Johnson's being tended to. Hopefully he's okay. 72-52, 18.9 seconds remaining in this game. Snider, what a game. Now the SAC title is staring them right in the face. They are in control of their own destiny. No doubt about it, as they move to 6-0. Carroll will drop to 4-2. What a game for Michael Barnfield, 19 points to lead all scorers here on Kilmer Court. What a contest from Snider as they stay undefeated, and they will face the Bishop Dwenger Saints, their arch rival, next Friday night at Dwenger. For Carroll, they will host Huntington North on February the 1st. What a night, ladies and gentlemen. We brought you two here on SummitCitySports.com. For Chris Cochran, I am Tim Atkinson. Thanks for joining us. Tomorrow night, join us live from Homestead High School as the Homestead boys will take on Scienceville, 7:30 live from SummitCitySports.com.